Saturday afternoon. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna give you a brief little anatomy lesson to understand why you're doing what you're doing. When we look at the foot and ankle complex, you're gonna see actually that we have 33 joints alone from just the ankle down. All right, and if any of these joints are not working the way it should be, our foot's the first thing to hit the ground. It's kind of like God's design is that it's a shock absorber. So if we've got any joints that are locked up and not moving the way they should because we happen to be living in shoes that are binding our feet up, then that's going to affect everything else on the way up the chain in the body. So when we look at tissue-wise, if you think the tissue, plantar fascia on the bottom of my foot is going to wrap around my heel just like this, attached to my calf, come all the way up, attached to my hamstring, attached to my glute, and then you'll see that actually works its way all the way up into the low back, upper back, even to my neck, all the way to my forehead, just like this. All right, so if you affect one area of this line, it's going to affect every other area, every other area or tissue along this line. So if I affect the bottom of the feet, it can drastically give me some more mobility and flexibility in the hamstrings, the low back, those areas, relieving some of that tension. What I'm gonna have you guys doing is, I got some simple little rocks. You can use golf balls, lacrosse balls. You can use the side of a step. You can use the side of a curb. If you're pumping gas, stand on the edge. If you got shoes off, stand on the edge of that little curb. Find ways to get on those feet. I'm gonna step on this rock right here, just like this. And you can see as I step, my foot kind of splays out. The joints of my foot, it gets wider as I step. I'll get up onto the heel, the arch, the toes. I'll kind of rock side to side. And I'm just gonna work this for a good 60 seconds or so. That's all I really need to do. Get on that other foot. Now here's the thing. Before you even do this, do this little experiment. Bend on over like you would to stretch your hamstrings. Here, take note of how far you can go down. Then hop on your rock, hop on your ball, whatever you're stepping on. After that, bend back over and do a test and a retest. And I guarantee you, for most of you guys, you're gonna see a difference in how far you can actually stretch forward. Simply by working the bottom of the feet, it will actually create less tension in the hamstrings up into the low back as well. So give this a little shot. Let this be something that you do first thing when you get out of bed. I have these little river rocks or golf balls, whatever you want, right by your bed. When you get up, slide on over, step onto those rocks, balls, whatever you got, then begin your day. See how you feel after that. Try that little experiment and see how you feel.